And we begin with the United States. First off, as I just showcased, we have a high number of vehicles being per person, and we also are high income. So those are key, but also we're just big, and so we have numbers. So not only compared to the other countries of the world, we've got numbers on top of that wealth, and so just the pure size of the United States. And so what that means is we go back to our production, distribution, consumption model of motorsport. All of those are going to be bigger in the United States than anywhere else. And so a lot of these non-domestic, i.e. foreign racing series would love to get into the United States because of our huge market of race fans. Further, we're very diverse, and so culturally all of that, but we're also diverse because a lot of different racing series. We're varies quite a bit from one region to the next. We've got all kinds of different tracks. We've got road courses, street circuits, rally car. We got stage-to-stage racing, hill climb, oval, drag strip, which brings me to another thing. We have the unique characteristic of having oval speedways and drag strips. You really don't see that anywhere else. And so we think about the tracks and venues. We got by far the most, not only in terms of numbers, but in terms of variety. Other things we have just a massive grassroots racing. Just all the various racing series. But compared to other countries, they might have a grassroots racing series, like maybe the United Kingdom. Karting's big there in Italy and Spain's got grassroots in terms of motorcycle. But grassroots, this thing about the September 2017, the SCCA Club Racing National Championship, the playoffs or the runoffs were here. So that's just the people who won or qualified in their region came here. There were 1,000 cars at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for that event, competing in. So this thing about the grassroots, there's so many variety of motorsports, but just the sheer number of participants. United States unequaled in that regard. Also, we've got the trade shows. We got SEMA, which is kind of softcore motorsport, then PRI, which is hardcore motorsport. And so we've got these major trade shows, which other places might have a trade show, but they don't have two big ones. So we have this in general: more drivers, more tracks, more fans, more everything. Even further, we've got two areas of production. I'll come back, I'll talk later about this, but we have NASCAR Valley and Indianapolis. And these are two areas of three globally in which you actually see a large motorsport industry in terms of the production. Race teams, race shops, mechanics, engineers, people who specialize in race insurance, sanctioning bodies, yada, 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 are clustered in only three areas of the world. Two of those areas are within the United States.